Many people fail for fear of failure. Look at the man sad and losing confidence here now. Look at a feisty, strong, and confident man who can achieve anything he wants. What would happen if I told you it was the same person? The only thing that has changed is how he deals with the fear of obstacles that life presents in a world where the fear of failure often sets us back. It's time to face our doubts and turn them into stepping stones to success. Failure is part of the journey. It's easy to feel that fear is an insurmountable obstacle, but it's actually a natural part of the journey. It is the barrier that separates you from the experiences you want in life, career, relationships, and personal growth. Is it the fear of public speaking? Talking to your boss or expressing your feelings of fear limits your potential and holds you back from living life to the fullest. So why does fear get in the way of our aspirations? Often it comes from a lack of self-confidence. When we doubt ourselves, it's easier to avoid taking risks and exposing ourselves. But if we really want to live life to the fullest, we must learn to break free from the constraints of these limitations. And that's exactly what will be discussed in this video. By watching it, you will gain valuable insights on how to release the burden of fear and progress confidently towards your goals. These lessons are powerful and interconnected, so every moment you spend watching will be valuable. Don't waste any more time letting fear hold you back. Try to embrace life's possibilities, full of endless opportunities, and take the first step towards your dreams today. Let's get started. The first lesson. Recognize the inevitable difficulties of the story. Rhythm begins with the recognition that adversity is an intrinsic part of the human experience. No one, no matter how fortunate, despite the trials and difficulties that life offers. Stoics ranging from Epictetus to Marcus Aurelius understood that fear and challenge are not deviations, but certainties. By acknowledging this inevitability, Stoicism teaches us not to be surprised or defeated by adversity, but to expect it and embrace it as an opportunity to grow. This shift in mind is the basis of emotional toughness. The second lesson is embracing fear as an opportunity for fear. Growth often arises in anticipation of difficulties in the stoic outlook. Fear of challenges is a natural response, but Stoicism encourages us to turn that fear into a source of strength. Instead of avoiding or fearing challenges, we should approach them with the understanding that they provide opportunities for personal development and toughness. The Stoic principle of amor fati, or love of destiny, suggests that we must not only accept our challenges but wholeheartedly embrace them. Through this, we transform fear from a deadly force into a driver of personal growth. Adversity becomes our teacher, and we emerge from it stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever. The third lesson, redefining the success and failure of Stoicism, is a philosophy that emphasizes inner peace and resilience in the face of life's challenges. One of the key aspects of this philosophy is the ability to redefine both success and failure. In modern times, success is often thought of as material wealth or external achievement. However, Stoicism suggests that true success lies in doing your best and striving towards virtue. The Stoics believe that we should focus on our own actions and behavior rather than external results. This means that it doesn't matter what happens in our lives. We can always be proud of the fact that we have given the best of ourselves. Instead of fixating on winning or losing, we should focus on giving our best effort. This approach to success can be liberating because it removes the pressure to continuously achieve more. It also promotes humility because we realize that many factors beyond our control can affect the outcome of events. By focusing on our own efforts, we avoid giving too much importance to external validation. Likewise, Stoicism teaches us to see failure as an opportunity to grow rather than as a reflection of our worth. When things don't go as planned, it's easy to become discouraged and feel like a loser. But Stoicism encourages us to see failure as an opportunity to learn and improve by redefining failure. In this way, we can turn it into a positive experience. Instead of ruminating on what went wrong, we can examine why it went wrong and how we can do better next time. This point of view helps us grow and become stronger individuals. The fourth lesson is believing in yourself. The timeless wisdom of Stoicism provides a tremendous foundation for overcoming fear and living a life full of purpose, toughness, and inner strength. Believing in yourself is not just a tight zero coach, but a powerful force that can move mountains and disperse clouds of doubt and fear. Stoicism holds that behind most of our anxiety lies a lack of self-confidence. We often underestimate our ability to magnify our weaknesses and doubt our potential. In stoic terms, true self-confidence is a manifestation of wisdom, a deep understanding of our own strengths and weaknesses. It is the knowledge that we have the capacity to face any challenge we may face in life. By believing in ourselves, we harness the power to turn fear into a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. When it comes confidence, Stoics advocate the importance of examining evidence rather than easily accepting our self-criticism. We must examine our abilities and weaknesses with objectivity. Believing in ourselves is not an act of pride, but a rational recognition of our potential. It means acknowledging that we are capable of growing, learning, and surviving. By harnessing the power of our intellect, we can break the shackles of self-doubt and move forward with confidence. Fear often arises from uncertainty and self-doubt. The Stoic path to overcoming fear is crammed with confidence. By acknowledging power, we acknowledge our capacity to grow and harness rationality. We can face the unknown with confidence. Stoicism does not promise a life free of fear, but prepares us to face it head-on. It transforms fear from a deadly enemy into a force that promotes growth and self-improvement by believing in oneself. We cultivate resilience to face the storms of life and come out stronger next time. The fifth lesson: resilience in the face of adversity. By redefining the successes and failures of Stoicism equips us with deep resilience in the face of adversity. Stoics recognize that life is full of uncertainty, and often things don't go as planned. But they encourage us to welcome this uncertainty with open arms. See it not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity to strengthen our character. In a Stoic perspective, the road to success is not a straight rise, but a journey full of twists and turns up and down. It is a path where every step, regardless of the outcome, is success itself, an opportunity to become better, to refine our virtues, and to align ourselves more closely with our true values. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of building emotional resilience. This means developing the ability to overcome difficulties, failures, and discomforts. Deliberately pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone, we strengthen our emotional muscles and prepare ourselves for life's inevitable changes and challenges. Through Stoicism, we embrace a growth mindset, understanding that we can learn to adapt and overcome fears. In doing so, we redefine our boundaries and expand our comfort zone to include what was once unimaginable. Lesson 6. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Our comfort zone is like a cozy cocoon that provides a sense of security and predictability. While it may be convenient, it can also limit fear, often lurking outside its boundaries. Prevents us from exploring the unknown, pursuing our dreams, or realizing our full potential. Stoicism recognizes this inescapable human tendency to hold on to the known and encourages us to face the root of our fears by detailing our anxieties and acknowledging their existence. We begin the process of going beyond our comfort zone. The first step is to identify your fears and anxieties. It's important to understand what makes you uncomfortable so you can work to overcome those obstacles. Once you acknowledge your fear, you can begin to challenge it assertively rather than avoid it. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of reason in overcoming fear. By objectively analyzing the situation, you can determine whether the fear is based on reality or just a product of your imagination. Often our fears are exaggerated and irrational, and by approaching them with logic and reason, we can reduce their power over us. Lesson 7. Taking calculated risks. Stoicism does not advocate being rash and pursuing growth without consideration, but encourages calculated risks. This means carefully weighing the potential rewards and consequences of a decision. By approaching challenges and changes rationally and mindfully, we minimize risk and maximize opportunities for growth. The Stoics believed that facing fear and discomfort intentionally was a source of profound strength. Through these encounters, we grow to evolve and discover our true potential. By expanding our boundaries, we realize that we can handle more than we previously thought. The 8th lesson. Travel is just as important as the destination. In our modern world, where success is often measured by the achievement of certain goals and milestones, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective. Travel is as important as purpose, rather than seeing success solely as the attainment of wealth, fame, or Stoic status, prompting us to redefine success as the pursuit of wisdom, virtue, and inner peace. Within this framework, success is not only achieving specific goals, but embodying a travel lifestyle guided by noble principles. Stoicism retracts what is often considered a failure in the conventional sense. For Stoic, there is no true failure as long as we have learned and grown from our experience. Travel is full of moments that can be perceived as opportunities to grow, not as defeats. Embracing travel is about acknowledging that the path we walk every day is a place where life unfolds. The decisions we make, the actions we take, and the virtues we develop are what ultimately define us. Travel, not a destination, is a place where we face challenges, overcome obstacles, and grow. The ninth lesson of maintaining stoic inner calm teaches that while we cannot control external events, we can regulate our inner responses. The stoic practice of maintaining inner calm in the face of adversity, no matter how frightening or difficult, is the foundation stone of this emotional toughness. This resilience lies in the recognition that we can control our reactions, and thus, our emotional state. The Stoics remind us that the only power possessed. The difficulty upon us is the strength we give. By understanding this, we become better at facing fears and challenges with graceful calm and steady determination. Remember that Stoicism is not about eliminating fear completely, but about effectively managing it and making it a tool for personal growth. By practicing these principles, you can develop the mental obstinacy to face your fears with courage and wisdom. Thanks for watching. Please share this video because it helps us create new content and also spread this wisdom with others. I'll leave it here. Engaging content that explores other related topics. See you soon.